welcome back to Ellie's channel. And I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. I hope everyone had a great weekend and God bless. I'm here, and today we are actually going to be reading another book. And the name of this book is called The Forgotten Wife. I've been trying to decide like what book to read next for you guys, and like because I have so many favorites and so many different ones, so it's like, okay, which one do I read? But then as I was reading the description of this book to my best friend, I loved her reaction off of just the description. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna read this one. And this is what the cover looks like. It's from the same author that I was reading previous books from. Her name is Lakisha Johnson. She's amazing. I love all her books. This one is by her as well, Lakisha Johnson, called The Forgotten Wife. And that's what it looks like. The description reads, I'm going to go into the description so I can read it for you guys, so you could get an idea more or less what I'll be reading. It says, all Riley wants is her husband's attention. She used to be the apple of Todd's eye, but no matter what she did lately, he was just too busy to notice her. She could not help but wonder why. Then one day, an unexpected email, subject line, forgotten wife. And little did she know it was about to play a major part in her life. They say first comes love, then comes a kidnapping, attacks, lies, and affairs. Someone is out for blood, but who, what, when, and why? Secrets are revealed, and Riley fears for her life when all she ever wanted was not to be the forgotten wife. Okay, now we're gonna start it off. And I really hope you guys enjoy this book. It's one of my favorites. Well, aside from all my other favorites, I don't have just one favorite. So we're gonna start off, and it starts off with Riley. It doesn't go by numbers and chapters. It starts off with the name of the person. So we're gonna take it off from Riley, which reads, how long have you been having an affair? Todd screams as soon as I walk through the door. Hello to you too, I say, dropping my bags on the counter. How long, Riley? Todd, what are you screaming about, and why are you even home? He throws the large envelope down on the kitchen island, spilling pictures. I'm going to ask you again. How long have you been sleeping with this dude? Oh, I say when I see pictures of me in various sexual positions. Shrugging, I ask, does it matter? Yes, it matters. What the hell do you mean? I find out my wife is cheating on me and you ask, does it matter? Are you serious? Dude, stop with all the dramatics. You know as well as I do you haven't been in this relationship for a long time. Oh, so now I'm the reason you went and cheated with another man. Look at this, he says, picking up a picture. Look at it. I don't need to see them. I was there. But to answer your question, I didn't say you were to blame. I cheated, and I take full responsibility for it. But you are not about to play the victim because you have fault too. He laughs. And I bet you are going to say you didn't mean to hurt me too, huh? I didn't. No, he yells angrily, flipping over picture after picture. You expect me to believe you had no intention of hurting me every time you allow some random dude to stick his penis inside of you. Were you even thinking about my feelings each time you performed oral sex on him and then came home to kiss me? If I didn't know any better, I would swear you are a devastated husband, but I don't. And for the record, we don't kiss anymore, and even if we did, I clean every part of my body before I come home. I'm glad you find this funny. It's not, trust me. However, tell me something, dear husband. When was the last time we've had mind-blowing, shift your ovaries and knock your back out kind of sex like this? I asked, holding up another picture. Tell me the last time you woke me up in the morning, or hell, even put me to sleep at night. He doesn't say anything. I wouldn't ask if the cat has your tongue. I would ask if the cat has your tongue, but I already know the answer because you haven't had my cat on your tongue in. I pause. Shit, who am I kidding? I can't even remember, do you? This isn't on me, and you know it. You sure? A husband not remembering the last time he tasted a part of his wife isn't a problem to you? A husband who doesn't care about satisfying his wife isn't a problem? And you are shocked I cheated. Yeah, okay. You know I've been working on opening up the new restaurant and we have a baby. I laugh. If you haven't noticed, TJ is 3 and that new restaurant doesn't dismiss the fact you have a wife at home. So don't give me that crap. While you are so focused on opening up your new restaurant, I say sarcastically, your wife is at home hot and horny. Baby, this is only so many times. There is only so many times a dildo can do the job. You are a piece of work. What happened to you? You have never behaved like this. Behaved like what? Like a wife who needs my husband? All I want is to not be forgotten and for you to actually love me again. You have a funny way of showing it. Todd, we both know I played the happy wife for a long time, but that ended when you stopped playing with me. And I have been showing you. You just never noticed. So we are back to blaming this on me. I blow out a breath. We can continue to have this conversation, but it doesn't seem to be getting us anywhere. I made the mistake of thinking our marriage would remain happy and full of life, like it was in the beginning, but I was wrong. I work to provide a decent living for my family, he yells. That should be enough to keep you from lying with some random ass dude. First, you need to lower your voice because I'm not yelling at you. Secondly, you aren't the only one working in this household to provide a decent living for our family. Yet, it did not stop me from giving you what you needed when you needed it. But as for you, dear husband, you completely said, the hell with Riley. No, I have not. I remember when you used to show up at the office and leave me breathless from orgasms, or the time you called me to meet you somewhere for a quickie on lunch. But hell, all of that has stopped. You let your restaurant business overshadow you taking care of business at home. Yes, I made a mistake, but I've tried to get you to notice me. You never have time. Answer this one question. What? Would you have would you have told me had these pictures had not been sent to the restaurant? He asks. Nope. Wow. Next chapter. Todd. Wow, where are you going? I ask her. I'm ending this pointless conversation. Really, our marriage is pointless? It's getting there. She walks out the kitchen. Riley, why are you breaking up our home? She doesn't answer as she continues into our bedroom and over to the dresser. Todd, have you not heard any freaking thing I said? See, this is part of the problem. I've tried to tell your selfish ass, but you never have the time. You don't even notice me anymore. That's not true. Yes, it is, and you know it. Either you're running out of here first thing in the morning or coming home late at night. It is always, we'll talk later. Well, I guess this is later. Had I known pictures would get your attention, I would have sent some sooner. Do you care about me at all? I asked, grabbing her arm. Of course I do. You're my husband. You could have fooled me. Whatever, Todd, she says, snatching her arm from me. Do you still love me? Todd, I love you with every part of me, but how long do you expect me to sit by while you pay me no attention? Then why haven't you apologized? Oh, I definitely apologize for hurting you, but when it comes to my happiness, I have no apology to give, she says, in heading in the bathroom with me following. So what now? Now I want to take a shower in peace, she replies. I walk away from the door and she slams it closed. I sit on the bed. After 30 minutes or so, I hear the water turn off. She opens the door but doesn't come out. What do you want, Riley? I hear her sighing before she steps to the door, her body glistening from the oil she has applied. Honestly, Todd, I don't know. What I do know, I am tired of being unhappy. When she walks back into the bathroom, I continue the conversation. Are you still sleeping with this dude? No. How can I believe you? You can believe what you want. He served the purpose I needed, and that was to get your attention. Are you sleeping with anyone else? Not at the moment. Serious, seriously, Riley? I am just being honest, so don't ask questions you aren't ready to hear the answer to. You just go and sleep with random people? No, but if you aren't willing to handle the business of pleasing me, I will get it from someone else. Damn. Why are you so shocked? Do you honestly think I'm just going to sit around while you do God knows what? I'm not cheating on you. You could be, for all I know. Hell, you aren't getting it from me. You must be being pleased by someone. Riley, I am not cheating and I will not apologize for trying to do right by my family. I'm not asking you to apologize for that, Todd, but I am asking you to love your wife again like you used to. You used to look at me and I would get butterflies. You used to touch me and my panties would get wet. You used to, baby, I love you. Yeah, you have a funny way of showing it. She comes out of the bathroom in her bra and panties, and I look her up and down. Riley, I'm sorry, I say, walking over to her. Don't do that. Do not apologize unless you know what you're apologizing for and mean it. Don't you get it? Your apology, just like mine, means nothing if you aren't willing to get to the root of the problem. And what is the root of the problem? I love you, Riley. Just because you keep saying it doesn't make it true when you don't show it. Do I believe you love me? Yes, but we both know you love your business more. That's not true. Todd, you get home every morning at 3 a.m. because you never let anyone else run the new restaurant, even though you've hired capable staff members. You are gone by the time I get up, and you never take a moment to even converse about anything other than our son. When was the last time you looked at me naked? She asks, spinning around. When did you get that tattoo on your back? She laughs. I had this tattoo for over 6 months, and you're just now noticing, but you love your wife. When she starts to walk over to the closet, I grab her. Riley, stop for a second. What? I'm sorry I haven't been there. How can I make it up to you? We can make it up to each other by choosing to fight for our marriage or letting each other go. Is that all? I kiss her again, pressing my erection on her leg. Yes, and you thinking sex right now is going to help our situation lets me know our problem is bigger than I thought. I'm going to start dinner. She snatches her arm from me, goes into the closet, throwing on an oversized t-shirt and walking out. Wow. So I'll read one more chapter for you guys and then I'll have to end there because my kids will be getting up soon. So we're at Riley right now, which says, by the time I make it to the kitchen, Maribel, our nanny, is coming through the door with TJ sleeping in her arms. Hey, Miss Riley. Hello, Maribel. How was your day? Was he a good boy? I asked, taking him from her while she sits his bag on the counter. Yes, ma'am. He was great as usual. I took him to the park after we ate, so he is probably out for tonight. Great. I'll take him from there, and I'll see you in the morning. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Riley. Good night. I try to wake TJ for a bath, but he will not budge, so I undress him and put him in his pajamas, resigned to bathe him in the morning. Once he is settled in his bed, I go back to the kitchen to prepare dinner. I open the refrigerator, and there isn't much to choose from. Sighing, I close the door. Todd, I'm going to run out to pick something to eat. Maribel just left, and TJ is asleep in his room. I tell him when I walk back into the bedroom to put on pants. I'll go. What do you have a taste for? It doesn't matter. Okay, I'll call Roman and get him to fix us something. Who is Roman? My new head chef at Lily's too. I didn't know you hired someone new. What happened to David? I thought I told you David moved to Houston last month. Yeah, well, I guess we are both good at keeping secrets. I head back downstairs and stop by the kitchen to get my phone before going into my office. Sitting at the desk, I open my computer to put the finishing touches on next month's publication for the magazine. I'm preoccupied and my thoughts are all over the place, so I decide to call my sister Reagan. What's up, chick? She says, answering. Hey, girl, are you busy? Not for you. You will not believe what I came home to. Todd butt naked in the middle of the living room. She laughs. Hell no, I wish. Then tell me, he surprised you with something good? Oh, it was definitely a surprise. Todd was holding pictures of me having sex. Wait, what? You having sex with who? Someone I know. She gets quiet. Ray, sister, please tell me you did not cheat on your husband. I can't, I say, sighing. And Todd has pictures? Yes. I hear her slamming on brakes. Ray, are you alright? Ray. Shoot, I almost ran into the back of this truck, she exhales. Riley, please tell me you're joking. I would not joke about this. Who sent the pictures? I don't know. I can't with I can't you with. I can't with you. I'm coming over. You? Hello? I look at the phone and see she's hung up. I lay the phone down and open up Facebook. Since it's the first time I have logged in today, it has my on this day memories on the top. I click on the button, and when I begin scrolling, I start to cry looking at pictures of when Todd and I were happy. What happened to us? I question the air. I slam the computer closed just as the doorbell rings. Opening the door, Reagan doesn't say anything before pulling me into a hug, which causes me to cry even harder. Why do you always have this effect on me? I ask when she finally releases me. It's the God in me. She closes the door and follows me into the living room. How did you get here so fast? I was leaving a meeting not far from here. And with the mess you have going on, I know it was God ordained. Now, what is happening with you? I don't know, Ray. That's not a valid answer, Riley. You're a grown woman who runs an upscale magazine which sells thousands of copies monthly. I know you can do better than that sorry excuse for an answer. Please don't preach to me. I am not preaching, but this is me prying, she says, sitting on the couch. Now talk. I sit next to her but don't say anything. Don't get quiet now because clearly things are bad enough for you to cheat. It was the only way I could get his attention. That's a lie. You allowed yourself to be used by the enemy. Own your shit, Riley. I look at her. What? I still have a few cuss words in my vocabulary, and it is obviously you need them. Ray, you don't understand. Today was the first time Todd has been home this early in almost a year, and he only came because he got the pictures at his job. Hell, had they come here, he never would have noticed them. Dang, girl, I didn't know your marriage had gotten this bad. Apparently, neither did my husband, but that's because he never takes the time to listen. I'm tired of trying to get him to notice me, and if those pictures got his attention, so be it. Why didn't you come to me? I don't need counseling. I need my husband. And you thought cheating was the best course of action? Riley, you are better than this. What else was I supposed to do? All I want is for him to love me again. This wasn't the way to go about that, and you know it. The Bible shares, Ray, I don't want to hear your holy talk, I say, getting up. That's part of your problem. You stopped trusting God. I haven't. I just don't have time for church right now. And look how things are. Big sister, I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't offer you God, especially during a time like this. Do you not realize an unhappy home is a feeding ground for the enemy? Why do you think it was so easy for you to cheat on your husband? I cheated because I had to. And what would you have done had you ended up pregnant or with a disease? I don't know. Yes, you do. she says, getting a little louder. Cut the BS, Riley, because this is not you, and it surely is not the way you handle problems in your marriage. You don't understand. Hush, and let me pray for you. We're going to stop there. The book, I love this book. It's getting interesting. It just gets even more interesting chapter after chapter. But we're going to end there. And I really hope you like what's going on so far. It's very interesting. And this book just goes to show, when you're in a relationship with someone, whether you're married, your boyfriend and girlfriend, your husband and wife, no matter what the case may be, you need to, both parties, both husband and wife, need to take the time to actually be there for one another, whether it's sexually, emotionally, physically, no matter what the case may be. A relationship is two and needs to be like, aside from work, aside from the kids. And I know it could be hard, but if there's no happiness within the marriage, there's no communication within the marriage, it's not gonna work. And especially if you don't put your faith in God and let God work it out for you as well. And just like what Riley did, she was quick to go out and cheat. Yeah, that just like, you don't have God with you. So I'm gonna leave it there. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.